Here we are. We are back, and thank you for joining us. We are finally bringing you the coverage of the 2024 Melbourne Celebrates tournament, which was in this stunning pop-up course out in Bundoora Park. We are Park Media. Jason, Matty, Faz. I'm Jason. I'm joined to my left by a man who was caught this week by his Mako 3 in bed with a fish and crave, Matty Faz.
Don't tell my fish and wave, please. It's a little love triangle I've developed, and I've lost control.
Your secret's safe with us,
Lost
mate.
control.
But, as you can see, the weather is dreadful out here, but everyone cracked on, and it was quite a fun course to play, Matty.
Yeah, really fun course to play. Not the most fun we've had filming, Jace, but we're in the booth commentating it. We're much warmer and drier as we go into hole one. It's par 3, a little shorty to start off with here. 68 metres. You got that right to left slope slightly on the fairway. Pretty much dealer's choice depending on the gap you're choosing here, Jace.
Yeah, and see Estonian Hulk Markus Villota teeing off first, and you'd have to say this one's fairly gettable, Matty.
They're all expecting to be score here, and like I said, there's two ways you can go about it, forehand or backhand.
Ryan Deere, second off the box, and we all know this guy. Prodigy sponsored Tim Bohan.
Yeah, I reckon he would have been pretty fresh onto his sponsorship around this time of year last year.
And Melbourne's favourite lefty, Darren Stace-Smith.
Yeah, we love seeing the course played in the mirrored strategy.
As he's got that one looking nice. Give himself a nice easy putt. We should mention that this coverage, as always, is brought to you by the wonderful people at Guff, Matty. They do a lot for Park Media.
Yeah, and only doing more for us this year, so huge shout out to Mark and the gang.
So, a birdie to start for Ryan Deere there. Good to see.
And Marcus couldn't help the team get the star frame there, and he's got a bit of meat on the bone here. Pokes it in for his par, though.
Nails the comebacker. So a par to start. Tim Bohan hoping to open the account. And does so with a fist bump too. He's quite happy with that one.
And a hatless Daz. CTP of the card. Just tosses her in there for his birdie.
Yeah, so plenty of green on the card for hole 1, Matty. As we move to hole 2. It's a par 3. It's 94 metres. It's a particular shot. The high throw is probably ruled out here. So through the trees. And some electing to go right of the tree. The bush there in front.
Yeah, the righty backhand requires this power hyzer that was demonstrated by Diros. There is the forehand flex line for the righty too. I'm very interested to see what Daz does. I reckon Daz is going to Anheuser backhand on that left-hand side.
Tim with a bit of Annie on that one. Is it going to come out?
No. Oh, it was quite stable. I thought he put too much flex on it, but thwarted by the tree in the end.
Yeah, that tree causing trouble early.
And maybe Daz only likes the beanie when he's on the tee, perhaps.
Possibly he might have picked one up early there.
Okay, here goes the hyzer flip to straight. Yeah, didn't catch much, but enough to bounce him down there. And Marcus looks like he's got a dandruff issue, but we can assure you it's moisture.
It could be coming from his beard.
Beardruff.
And he's gone straight into that bush, so players having a little trouble off the tee with this one.
Oh, you can see the water teeming off that brolly there. Yeah, not a fun tournament to stand outside and watch.
Daz goes a little long. No, it's July. Melbourne in Australia in July, for those of you who don't know, is horrendously cold.
And wet. And you can see Ryan's hair already feeling the moisture.
Is that just the natural grease that Ryan's hair usually has? Or?
Oh, I don't want to do him.
Oh, he's getting that run.
Wow, that was a nice little shape. Right on line. Now, Timmy for his birdie. Bit fluttery, but decent.
Yeah, decent bid. So some decent par looks to keep these guys under. Daz make sure of that one.
Good out. Do you have a bit of a window in there? Or you, yeah.
Marcus also remains even. A good Good fight out of that bush there to end up with a par.
Yeah, the boys donning the full hooded and tracky combinations here. I've blocked this tournament out, Jace. I can't remember it, and I can see why. It looks miserable. The flyovers are so much more inviting. Hole 3, par 3. It's another shorty here, 64 meters, getting up and over these piles of crap. I don't know how else to describe it. These lumps, these earthy lumps. He hasn't done that. Or has he?
He's going to creep through. He's caught something early, so yeah, a bit more height required there from Ryan. But yeah, I'm a little confused, Matty, because the flyovers were done on the same day as the tournament, so the sun must come out.
A good indication of Melbourne weather there, and Timmy demonstrating the forehand line, going to get really left. I'm not sure if he had the fade there. We'll find out momentarily.
Doesn't look like catch cam caught it, so.
Oh, Daz hates that out of the hands.
On that.
That's gone way
I don't know
too
where
straight.
he is.
No, he's in Narnia over there.
And he's really dropped the shoulders after that one.
And this day one of the event, the tee pads are in relatively decent nick. They only denigrate as the weekend goes on. And
looks pretty good if they can miss everything. Oh, we got it.
It's amongst the shrubbery.
Yeah, I reckon
there.
that's quite close from memory.
And that's just stayed in bounds. Look at that barbed wire fence. Quite foreboding.
It's not bad from there for Daz, but
good scramble.
Yeah, not what he was hoping for, surely off the tee.
No, and
a bit of work to do for Ryan Deere.
Ryan Deere sends one.
Ooh.
Smart bid.
He just floated past the band then.
Gave it a chance without bringing the possibility of high punishment into the equation. Ooh, a pokey little thing from the bushes there.
Yeah, that was a birdie look for Ryan, for Marcus, sorry. I thought he'd be quite close. Here's Tim with that familiar squatting putt style.
Yeah, so his forehand turned out well, and that's a great putt.
Nice birdie, Tim.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from Timmy here with the putter in hand.
He's trying to contain his excitement, but he is absolutely chuffed with that, I reckon. And as we mentioned, Matty, the sun comes out. It's beaming all of a sudden.
We'll see Daz without that beanie again momentarily.
Yeah, and all these players look like they're sponsored by black tracksuit pants today.
They didn't text each other before the round, did they?
Possibly.
Tuck your shirt in, Ryan. Bloody slob. Hole 4, Jace.
Hole 4's a par 4. As we send it out to this sloping right to left, we get to this tree here, and then we go sharply downhill. And I had trouble finding the hole with the drone, but there it is, down on this nice little pad. Looks like a former golf green, I reckon.
Yeah, this was one of the more fun holes on the day, and managing that almost 90-degree dogleg requires touch here. You don't want to go too long, and Timmy seems to have...
Yeah, very easy to give yourself no shot for a second. So
that's all you need to do.
Yeah, Tim's in a pretty good spot there.
Yep. Getting to the kink of the dogleg and then having the straight downhill shot's optimal.
That looks pretty good from Ryan Deere too.
Yeah, nice, Ray. Got a good skip.
Right in the middle. Yeah, nice, easy look at it from there. What's Daz going to do here, do you think?
Like, he's going the turnover, which is safe enough. There's no OB right.
It's not turning. It's just not enough, though. There's some real trouble off to the side, so it'll be interesting to see the look he's got there.
Yeah, challenging tee shot for the lefty and representing the chain smokers there.
Or the Chain Smock RS, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's spelled.
Sorry, I misread that.
As we see everyone nice and rugged up, but Marcus will be first for his second. It's a nice inviting look at the Melbourne Disc Golf Club's oldest basket there, isn't it?
Wouldn't get $10 for that on plastic stacks.
He's absolutely tubercular with rust.
And there's Daz coming back into the fairway now.
Has he gone long or he's in the long stuff?
Not
we'll
a
have
bad
a look for birdie.
Yeah, not a bad recovery. He just needed to beat that bush there.
So Tim with the best of the lot. Going with that trusty flex forehand.
Oh, that was the wobbliest forehand I think
there.
I've ever seen him throw, but it's still great. Perfect
look at
even.
the ground play he gets. And you look nice and rugged up there on reaction cam, Matty.
Oh, God, I look like I'm about to embark on an Arctic voyage.
Well, you kind of are.
It felt like it on the day. I've blocked this one from memory because I can barely remember a thing
There
about
it
it.
is. Look at that archaic disc golf basket there. Good for Melbourne disc golf to bring a little bit of nostalgia back.
That was some... I don't want to pat the team on the back too hard here, but that was some awesome camera work. And Markus having to go with that sort of elevated kind of chesty spin putt and couldn't connect.
Nah, he really went at it though, didn't he? Daz here for his bird. Nice.
That is a awesome scramble from Daz. Oh, that was some funky basket play.
Certainly was. Oh, Markus.
And that's the worst putt you'll see today, I'm sure of
That
it.
was a little limp.
I'm sure of it.
And we see Timmy for birdie, not going the dump straddle, as I like to call it.
Nah, Timmy's got the hot heat going here as we get into hole 5. It's a par 5 and this one relatively open, so the big throwers can have their fun with it. There is an eagle opportunity here if you want to bite off that distance, but your second shot's pretty narrow. Very scoreable par 5 though.
You want to be in the middle though, Matty. From memory, when I played it, you don't want to be off to the side. So, you sacrifice a little bit of distance just to stay in the middle because those trees, you really just don't end up with a shot
No.
for your
It
second.
does go gradually uphill the whole way, as you can see the state of that tee pad. Timmy's managed it very well, actually. He's in the clear there, but yeah, that second shot slightly uphill.
Daz lining up here.
Only the upper tier of power players in this country could eagle that one. Probably a Feldman's, maybe
Yep.
a Paddy Robinson. Okay, and it looks like the TD's given the boys direction to step off that.
Yeah, so that's the spot I was talking about. That's really limited for lines out of there.
That crappy tee pad.
That's not going to bother Markus.
That's
Jesus,
great
got onto
connection,
that one.
and that's pretty much the perfect flight for this hole, really.
That's a ripping drive.
Yeah, he might even have a shot on for eagle for a second there.
He's happy as he leads the cart up the fairway. So this is what I was talking about. Makes it difficult for your second.
Yeah, tough shot to commit to with the turnover there.
Yeah, it really was.
He
Doesn't
can
have a
still,
forehand though, Daz. It's hurt him there.
he can still par from where he is, and Ryan having to spike hyzer out of the crap.
He's got himself out of trouble, and he's pretty happy with that. Well, that's how he always looks, Ryan Deere. He has a great time on course, doesn't he?
I don't know what he was doing in the background
We're
there.
never sure what Ryan Deere's
It's
doing.
a sort of funky squat.
Timmy goes over the bush and bites off a bit more distance.
Yeah, birdie very much in play for Timmy. Now, there's an eagle opportunity here for Markus. I think he's got the power to get up this slight hill here.
And we go the send. That's looking good too.
Oh, let's go.
Love it. Love it, Villota.
And he needs it too. He's currently the only player on the card, over the card.
So jumper off for Daz.
He does make a lot of wardrobe changes, doesn't he, Daz?
Yeah, he does. Maybe it's a superstition of his while he's playing. Yeah, and he gets just inside Markus, so that worked out well for him.
Timmy to secure will be... Oh, boy.
He's donked the tree. And I'm sure he would have been telling himself, all I've got to do is avoid that tree. And as soon as it came out the hand, it was going straight for it.
I heard him say on the tee off recently that the forehand upshot is the easiest shot in disc golf.
Apparently not, Tim.
I can understand why he's forgotten about that, but he's still got a birdie up here and he is putting well, so I'm actually going to call this one, Jace.
You reckon he'll make this?
I reckon he will.
He's going the dump straddle again.
Looked like a bit of tailwind at play there. And for eagle, Villota.
Love to see that. A bit of blue on the card. And he's feeling better about himself now back under.
Oh, nothing like a bit of raw Estonian power to get your round back on track.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So another birdie for Ryan Deere. So he extends out to neg 2. Fairly
Yeah.
easy birdie for these boys, even though they got in trouble.
Tied for the easiest hole on the round, Jace.
There you
Playing
go.
at neg .78. So
Okay.
almost a full stroke under par. And with guys like Villota eagling quite easily, you can see why.
Yeah, so Timmy'd be annoyed he missed that, but we have hole 6, which is a par 3, 69 metres, and there's the island. You can see it from above. It's tight and it's hardly visible from the tee pad, but a nice little flick hyzer forehand will land you on there. Staying on there is the problem.
Hardest hole on the day, Jace.
Easily, Matty. Easily, as we see, Villota's just fallen short there.
Playing almost a full stroke over par at .89.
Who needs that to come down?
Hit something and drop.
Yeah, it's a tricky line for the
Yeah,
lefty.
he missed.
Hammered that. Feels right.
This is the preferred shot. So it dumps down. Well, that one's picked up some wind. Oh, he's missed as well.
Hardest hole on the day.
Timmy's surely got this one dialed.
The FX2, so he's disked up for it.
Yeah, he
Rely-
needs it to dive, that's why.
Oh,
And
yes!
Yes, he's in.
We got one.
He's happy with that. He must have got the signal from Ash. So playing as hazard, as you can see, the boys having their shots from where the disc ended up.
Looks like Ryan wants a piece of this. Daz did not. Oh, Yankee.
Oh, geez, he floated it up there,
Oh.
and he's going to get a roll.
Wrap up.
Oh, and he's got to have to watch it as well.
Stop him.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, that's gone back into the hazard.
Wow. He just had to painfully watch that roll all
Nastiness.
the way.
That was the slow turn of the knife, wasn't it?
It was.
Marcus's putter just not looking.
Yeah, it's very steep, that ground there, Matty. So it's why you see the boys going for the floaty bids.
All right, birdie opportunity, and this
Here
is
we
going to
go,
be
Tim.
strokes on folks for Tim.
Yeah, there it is. He missed the last hole, but he made sure of that one as he extends to neg 4. So, yeah, bouncing back after parring the easiest hole on the course, Matty, he birdied the hardest.
Funny game, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Daz just has a
Triple
munch.
bogey for Ryan Deere.
Daz just has a munch on some Scroggin or something as we move along into hole 7, par 3. He seems like an outdoorsy guy. He'd enjoy his Scroggin. We up the ante a little bit here on hole 7. 110 metres. It does play downhill.
I did like this hole on the day, Matty.
Played pretty difficult. Almost a full half a stroke over par.
Getting through that narrow gap and a bit of flex, that's going to... If he misses everything, that's going to be good from Tim.
I was just about to say, this one's definitely advantage Daz with the shape required for the righty backhand. What's Vil going to do? Looks like a Annie.
On the low, he's
Below
sending
Annie.
that down the hill.
That's a technical shot. It's not too bad, though.
I reckon he might have slipped there, Marcus.
All right, Heiser flip the gap, Daz. Come on, I want to see it. Oh, he's gone high with it.
Yeah, the wind's got under that.
Don't think it's going to fade favourably, but
No, he's got himself about 3/4 of the way.
centre cut.
You think Diros would have to have this one dialed?
He likes the low straight lines. As we see him take it.
Oh, stable up. See you later.
He's in the clear at least.
Yeah, so the wind making this hole pretty hard. It's him with flex forehand count up to 37 already. And it's lovely
A
upshot.
little better than his last one.
That's the one that we're talking about. He missed the tree that time.
All right, Daz putting from about 30 metres. Safe as for his par.
He's got a bit in the way here, Marcus. Oh, and he used it nicely.
Chainsmokers. That was season 1 Street League.
I think it was season 2.
Season
actually.
2, was it?
Yeah.
Didn't get to play that one.
No, you didn't get a Guernsey after being captain in season 1?
Just one of my many, many falls from grace. 2024. Wasn't my best year.
It's an unfortunate bearded bogey there for Markus Villota.
I like his elvish chic.
So doing well to par from that Ryan Deere.
As Des struts in to complete his par.
My actual basket. Oh, this is your homeboy. I own that one.
Timmy's bit of a smile on his face, Timmy, because he's playing nice and clean.
They're pretty. That's
He
actually a pretty
holds
good
his
game.
lead over Daz by 2 on this card. At
Yeah.
neck 4, we got a hole 8. Par 3, 98 metres. And through this gap is where you want to go as straight as you can. And here's the basket here. So a little bit of a backdrop there for the basket. So don't have to worry about going long, but it's one that shapes nicely for the righty backhand, Matty.
Yeah, stats say that this one's pretty gettable.
Got to hit that line, though, as Timmy has.
Something. It's fine. It's
Got a little tree direction, but
Yeah,
looks
little
like he's
high.
gonna have a clear uphill putt that he should be able to commit to. As Daz has to take a more narrow route.
Yeah, he needed something to turn really late, and he hasn't got it there, unfortunately. Miss. Oh, he has.
Oh, it's gonna fade.
Jeez, that's gone a long way, right?
Similar spot to Timmy Time Bomb there. Oh, Rancid fans.
Oh, that looks good. That needs to settle. Yeah, all sending him down the hill there with too much fade, but not too much trouble. Have some long looks for birdie, I think, Matty.
Yeah, green light means go for this one.
Oh,
Gave it a sniff day.
jeez, I got excited about that then, Tim.
No, the putt has looked good from Timmy today. Can Daz deal with the foliage in face?
He needs this, Daz.
Ooh. Little high as a flick there. All right, Ryan.
Speaking of needing a birdie. Oh, just like that.
That was almost a little Gannonburg
That was a
sort of
beauty.
poke, wasn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Little
he
stabby.
highs it
A
beautifully.
stabby thing. Still shaking the head.
He's shaking his head because he's missed everything else, and he made that one.
Doesn't know how to produce appropriate emotions.
Oh, and he's been big putted by Ryan Deere there, Marcus.
Thanks, bud. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, Marcus has been uncharacteristically poor on the putting green today.
So another clean par from Tim Bohan as he stays in the lead. And Daz will hope to do the same.
Yeah, Daz really standing out today, not being in the all black attire.
Certainly, as we've got one hole to go in this front 9, it's a par 3. It's 97 metres, and it plays a lot further because, as you can see, it is dramatically uphill, Matty. And this is about the part of the fly-throughs that I started to get pissed on by the rain. So you can see it's starting to fall there. But taking the wide, something with a little bit of stability, and getting it to come in from the right, Matty's the play, as Ryan's demonstrating here. He's coming a little early. Gives himself a putt, though.
Little short, but
Yeah, good hole to vent out any frustration here. Nice and open. Just pump it hard, pump it right. Let the disc be a disc. As Timmy does
he's
that.
gone wide. Just for that, it's that uphill, isn't it, Matty? It often makes you pull your shot.
Yeah, he may have gone something a little more unstable, but
Daz asks you to move there.
yeah. And that's what he gets for telling me what to do.
Oh, no, it's wrong.
Shite.
Yeah. Doesn't deserve that, though, surely.
No, he didn't deserve that.
Let's see what Marcus can produce. He's had an indifferent start to this round. And that looks pretty good.
And doesn't need to putt, hopefully.
Shot of the-
Ooh, there's still
shot
a
of
bit
the
there.
bunch.
Still a bit there for him.
Shot of the bunch.
Max Tats.
Forehand from Daz. Little flick.
I think he wanted that one.
He did. Indeed, he's still lamenting that drive, I'm pretty sure. So we see another one from Tim here, just to really apply the pressure. Oh, he gave it every chance. It was a little weak side though, wasn't it?
Gosh, a few centimetres and he could be something like 6 or 7 down through the front 9. Great round so far from Timmy.
That's 2 in a row.
All right, the hybrid.
But Ryan Deere, the hybrid, as he struts on in, he's pretty happy with that. He's trying to hide it, but he's happy. Look at him.
Yeah. Adequately processing emotions. All right, there's a good looking putt.
Here we go. Back under the card for Markus Villota. As Tim will come in and make his part. Oh, dazzle.
And you saw the headwind get under that.
Just ripped it up, didn't it? Oh, no. So, not a disappointing finish there for Daz, and he's understandably not happy with that. But after 9 holes of round 1, we have Tim Bohan well out in front at neg 4. The rest of the card, Ryan Deere, Markus Villota and Darren Stace-Smith all at neg 1 after 9 holes.
Yeah, and we look at our full field of 9 MPO players here. Paddy Robinson, neg 4 as well, and Aiden Howard. So a clear 3 up the top so far.
Thank you for joining us, and make sure you join us for round 1 back 9, which is coming up next. Until then, I've been Jason Wiedner.
I've been Matty Faz.
And until next time,
Park it.